Craig probably. I heard Lord Livingston, somebody showed up.
For 100,
Ran right over.
for our 150, for our 100.
Okay, so we left the executive session, we're back in public?
Yep.
Okay, so I think with that, we can move to the next order of business, which is on page 31 of our board packets. Jefferson County Industrial Development Agency Resolution number 01.04.2024.03, resolution for authorizing the modification to the revolving loan commitment to Sackett Harbor Brew Pub LLC doing business as 1812 Brewing Company. Whereas the modification request to the revolving loan commitment to Sackett Harbor Brew Pub LLC doing business as 1812 Brewing Company, and where staff recommending removal of the contingency for the North Country Alliance loan contingent upon Thomas Kosafava providing proof of an additional 100,000 equity cash contribution. So it's really just replacing the 100,000 with not named, but any source. With that, I've read the resolution. If we have a motion to accept it, then we can have some discussion.
Does our position change with it?
Whether it's NCA or other source?
Yes.
We're still gonna be mortgaged on the property.
Same deal.
Right, why, if it's a commercial, they're ahead of us.
They probably would insist upon it, I would think. I think we might be pushed to a third position.
See, we don't need to co-equal seconds, if we want to be third.
That's assuming there's only 100,000 equity in the property. I mean, I don't have all of that values.
Sorry for not asking that question.
No, yeah, that could, well, I've read the resolution, a motion and a second, we can keep discussing, but,
So moved.
Lisa first. Do I have a second?
Second.
That's John. Okay,
Well,
now
this is, my
continue.
question is more about the terms of our loan, not the personal financial details of an individual, correct?
All of them mortgages.
But as
Well,
far
I
as
don't think,
lead position,
I don't think we should go below this. We agreed to be the second proportional. I mean, if his lender is okay with that, I'm okay with it. I don't think we can go to third position. I agree.
We have the source of the commercial loan.
Financial Partners Group.
You familiar with that?
I did some diving into it and it was legit. The financial group.
They don't list the collateral they're required.
So do we want with the resolution, what I'm hearing is we want to add another contingency that will change NCA to other sources, but we're not going to change our position. We won't go below co-equal second. Is that what I'm hearing? And can we modify whoever made the first, Lisa, you made the first resolution, can we modify for that subtle change?
Sure.
So we're not going to go below co-equal second. You're okay with the change of naming NCA to other equity sources?
Yeah, I
Okay.
move that we modify that.
Okay. Do I have a second?
And
for that
we'll use the word equity.
Equity, once he gets the money, it's equity, because I mean, we're not dealing with the banks, so we're dealing with, he's got cash and giving up cash. So I think equity is the right term. 15, you're the banker. Is equity the right term?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually.
Okay,
We'll add in there and that we not go below.
yeah, and our position not being below co-equal, we'd be first, go, but I doubt that.
We won't be first.
Well, you could add.
I would think, oh, no, if you started first, you might end up at third. You settle on, second. So we had a first, who was the second on this? We okay with the modification, John, you were still okay? Okay. For the first, second, any other discussion besides that modification?
It's at the bright spot. That's the fact that he's doubling their sales every year. I mean, we're looking at his actuals and perspective. I mean, that's pretty fun for a brewery to double their sales the last 3 years, almost 100% every year. Is a big plus.
That is a plus, yep. And that was before getting the export of the business.
First, second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? the resolution as amended carries. That leads us to page 32, the proposed committee structure, the same thing I said in the LDC. I got no, well, actually, this one, we really can't change that much, but, I'll ask for a motion to accept the committee structure as presented.
Yeah.
Paul, the first,
Yes.
Dave is a second, any other discussion? Barring that, all in favor, aye? Aye. None opposed? Thank you for your service. Page 39. No, 30, it's not 39, 33, we're going handwriting. The administrative services agreement, I guess this is approving the other end of it. So we approved the LDC, the receiver, were the transaction or whatever the right term is, but anyway, it's the same agreement, same changes. We approved this document in the LDC committee. I asked a motion on the IDA board, Dave.
Second.
Ed, second. Any other discussion? All in favor, aye? Aye. Any opposed? No opposition. Anything else from council on this particular meeting? Nope. Okay, motion to adjourn.
I got a quick question. We received an email about Sallyport needing to change their sales tax.
Yeah, they don't actually, they don't need to change the amount, they only need to change the extension back.
Without board approval.
Motion to adjourn, please.
Yeah.
Paul, second, John, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All, we stand adjourned. We move to our Jefferson County Civic Facility Development Corporation meeting. Oops. So minutes are on page 3, haven't been received and reviewed. A motion to accept is presented, please. So, Bill, Deputy Clerk.
Something to remember.
Yeah, he's shrinking to the wall. Do I have a second?
Second.
John, okay, all in favor, any other discussion? Barring that, all in favor, aye? Aye. Okay, none opposed, the minutes are carried. Treasurer's report, I think it starts on page 4, and it's been a couple more things.
There was no transactions that occurred since my last report.
Okay. Do we have a motion to accept the treasurer's report? John first,
Second.
Bill second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Okay. The audit engagement letter is in here. We've actually already approved this, and we can, I don't think we need to vote on it because the single voting member of the IDA, so this is already done. It's just information, so I'm just letting, the public and ourselves know. So that moves us to page 7, the, governance committee.
Here again, review bylaws and statements, performance measurements. Real property, that position of real property. Investment policy, internal controls and procedure policy, along with, board performance review. We have a resolution to acknowledge that. Move that. We move the resolution forward.
Okay. I'll read it and we'll take that motion. Jefferson County Civic Facility Development Corp. Resolution number 01.04.2024.01 for annual internal policy and procedure review, whereas on December 15, 2023, the JCIDA Governance Committee met to review the list of policies and procedures. After review and discussion, they recommended the following internal policies for the board for consideration, which consist of bylaws, mission statement, and performance measures, disposition of real property guidelines, investment policy with internal control, procurement policy, all remain unchanged. We have a first to accept this resolution. Do we have a second?
So
Done. Any other discussion or questions? Barring that, all in favor, aye? Aye. Any opposed? The resolution carries. I don't believe there's any unfinished business. We have a little bit of, I'm sorry, had the board evaluation. I skipped over that. It's pretty consistent with the other one.
clean as one.
Yeah, this is odd that this is different.
very inactive, I mean, it's
We do have
It's a low
one
impact.
somewhat disagree though, so that this is the only,
no, that's true.
and it's the same group of board members, so. Somebody put their check box in the wrong box. We'll,
So it's totally just a little bit different.
we'll make it linear. Okay, so, page. Unfinished business, there probably none. New business, we have two items left. The committee structure, again, remains the same. The slate of personnel are here. I have a motion to accept them as, presented. Dave, second.
I'll second.
Ed, second. Any other discussion or questions? All in favor, aye? Aye. None opposed. The committee structure stands. We have one new business item that got added in. There's an authorizing, no, it's not in my packet.
Wasn't all.
No, I had it, but I thought I downloaded the correct one. Apparently I did not. So there's, one new resolution, that was added. Authorizing resolution Jefferson FFA Auxiliary LLC project resolution number 01.04.2024.02. Regular meeting of the Jefferson County Civic Facility Development Corporation was convened in public session on Thursday, January 4th, 2024 at 9 a.m. local time, 800 Starbuck Avenue, Watertown, New York. The resolution of the Jefferson County Civic Facility Development Corporation authorizing the execution and delivery of all documents necessary and incidental to the modification of certain terms of covenants with respect to the issuer's $22,525,000 US dollars aggregate principal amount Jefferson County Civic Facility Development Corporation multimodal revenue bonds Jefferson FFA Auxiliary LLC project. We should just call it the project. Series 2013. And then there was another document put in our board
Just to
packet.
explain.
Yeah, and I was gonna let council describe this. It looks like, procedural matters, but, Justin, if you could explain to the board what we're voting on, and then we'll take a vote. Is this a roll call?
Sure, yeah, the borrower and the bank have been working on some financial covenant revisions. Like many not-for-profits, their revenues have fluctuated in the last couple of years, and there's a lot of revisions and amendments going on in the tax-exempt market. This is one of them. They've come to the issuer asking for consent to change some financial covenants, moving some debt service reserve funds around, sweeping some other reserve funds to pay down their debt. And in connection with those changes, they've come to you just to get an approval to execute those documents. This doesn't trigger a reissuance of funds, so there won't be a new issuer fee per se. It'll just be some technical amendments to the existing bond documents.
Okay, let's get it for a second, and then there's questions, we'll cover those. Do we have a motion to accept the qualification and the resolution?
Yes,
Paul,
Second.
Thomas,
I just have one
go
question.
ahead.
How did this end up just on our desk? Did we just learn about this, or have they been working with us? Because it didn't come out in the original agenda packet, and then all of a sudden it was an addition at the 11th hour.
I think it's kind of last minute communication with Justin. He asked if we get on the agenda. I said, considering it's simple, we can do it. And for those who may be listening that are aware, this is for the dormitory bond.
I realize that. I don't have a problem. Just we've in the past been concerned about things and just showing up at the 11th hour. But understanding what it is and what it's for after the explanation, I certainly don't have a problem. Pretty copyright.
Yeah, they gave us a heads up in mid-December that this was something they were looking at and had struck up the modification term sheet. And then right at the end of the year, about a week ago, they indicated that part of the transaction involved resetting a swap agreement. That has kind of accelerated things because interest rates are so volatile right now. They'd like to execute on the swap exchange within the next couple of weeks and close on the modification at the same time. That really accelerated things a bit. So we appreciate your, indulgence in getting it on at the last minute so they can proceed.
Okay, any other discussion or questions? This is a roll call vote, please.
Bill,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Yes,
Lisa. Yeah. John,
Yes.
Yes.
any other updates from council in this meeting? Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All right.
All in favor? Aye. Great, adjourn.